everyone. I am back with a request, and this is for Richard. Today, we're going to take a look at the energies around him, and you also wanted to know if he was being held against his will. I tell you one thing, I just keep hearing this a faint, fading out, faint. It just really feels like he's fading out, very faint pulse or something like that. That's just how it feels. Um, like he barely wants to speak, or maybe he barely can speak. It's like all of his functions and all of his senses, everything about him is very faint. Okay? So I do want you to know that um, he desired this rest. He desired this separation from the um, from Hollywood, as I would say. I didn't feel like he wanted to be disconnected from the world. It feels like he wanted to be disconnected from Hollywood. So you have to think about that a little bit. It's the celebrity, it's the lights, it's the cameras, it's the A-listers, the B-listers, it's the C-listers, it's the people who want famous people, people who are entitled, people who are in the spotlight. He wanted to be away from Hollywood. So to answer your question off the top, is he being held against his will? No. He wants to do this. He wants to be away. Now maybe that person is not managing things very well, because I actually see some mental imbalances on the caregiver. I do see that, but this was his desire, is to be away from everybody. But I don't know about to what extreme. It feels like he gave this order and haven't adjusted the order or changed it since. I feel like he gave this order in his best health. Like, I just want to be away from everybody, but reach out to my fans. Or I think that it was certain things that he wanted and desired, and I don't think that the caregiver gave him everything he desired. I don't think the caregiver is doing what he requests as far as the fans and the normal people and the world and the people in need and the people who are suffering. I think he also, in his good health, had a request on how to handle that. And I don't think that's being taken care of at all. But as far as him wanting to be away from Hollywood, yes, I do believe that that was his request. That was destined. That's something that he wanted to do. Reason being because of all the heartbreak and all the betrayal, all the lies. He really, really suffered from Hollywood. He is like as a whole for him. Hollywood has betrayed me. Hollywood has hurt my heart. Hollywood has the most hate. This also can be women. I'm also picking up many issues with women hurting him, women betraying him. Maybe this is a mom that has hurt him and betrayed him, but I do have him trying to come out of hurt and pain, trying to release the negative thoughts, the bad thoughts. I also felt a touch of some type of mental imbalance in him as well, more severe than the caregiver. Um, the caregiver has some mental imbalance too, but I do feel like maybe he's going through or having experiences with dementia, maybe Alzheimer's and things like that. I do feel serious changes in brain activity. So he was trying to get rid of the hurt and the pain and betrayal, the hurt from women, the hurt from people who tried to be in power, people who tried to seduce him mentally. Yes, yes. He's trying to let go of the things that had to happen in his life. He do know that his life had a lot of purpose, but he's trying to let go of a lot of thoughts. Um, yeah, it's a lot of things he don't want to remember. Serious trouble here. Could be an Aries that's messing up his thoughts. He could have serious issues with Aries, but this feels like a controller. Maybe this is parents. Maybe he was had a rough upbringing. I don't know, but it's some type of memories and thoughts that he wants to get rid of a person who had control over him. He experienced many things mentally, and it's hard for him to forget. He's trying to forget. He's trying to let go of the negative things that the women said up to him or about him. He's trying to let go of the harsh reality of Hollywood. And he has these repeated thoughts about things that he's now clear about that he didn't want to accept before. I have a man here that may have done some things to him. Yeah. And he has these voices in his head. He got these messages that keeps coming through that he wants to end. He want to be better. He want to work on things. He wants to get better. But he just got these constant thoughts coming in. People want to contact him. People want to talk to him. He doesn't want to talk. He's disconnected. He doesn't have a desire to connect with people. He's trying to juggle life on his own or by himself. He wished that it was stronger, but he's not. He's trying to be safe. It almost feels like he's running from a war. This doomsday type feel is over him. Yeah. He's trying to protect and hide. These thoughts go back and forth so quick that it really feel like mental disturbance is going on. I'm very serious because it's like run, hide, cover. And then it flips over and say, but I'm great and I'm strong. But I don't have any passion to be great. Let's make progress. Let's move. But I never want to repeat the things that I've seen before. So it's like flipping itself back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I even said, I have, I said for the month of January in the spirit, if I can give January a word, I will call it a glitch. Glitch will be the word of what I spiritually seen in January. All the things that happened. In-house, out-house, world, Hollywood. I will call it one word for January, and it will be glitch. Glitch. However, he's going through glitches and glitching. I mean, it's a continuous back and forth. I don't know what day he's on right now. Maybe he doesn't even know the days of the week at this point. But that mind is moving. It's moving. Scene to scene, scene to scene. With the emotions to match. I think that this has been an issue for a while. I just heard symptoms of bipolar. I think that he's been dealing with this type of on off shifting for a while. At the end of the day, I think that I don't know what I think. It just feels like he's in a patient room. He's just being allowed to go through these different shifts back and forth. Um, Amazing. He want to come out the house. He want to offer his gift again. Because, his gift was love and healing. And that's what it was. But it's something that he didn't receive. Yeah. At the end of the day, you see something is blocking spiritual messages in him. Yeah. He even got blockages there. Blockages in the spirit. He really do. Yeah. It's a malfunction. There's conflict in the brain. There's conflict in the brain, and because of that, there's conflict in the spirit. Air energy, it has been hot wired. I don't even make sense. I'm just saying exactly what I hear. I feel like hot wired. I just seem like I just think like plugs busting or overheating. Yeah. Stability, solitude. He's okay with that. Doesn't want to reunite with this life. Feels abandoned. Feels strong. He feels he has no option but to stay away. Yeah. Amazing. It's like he's holding on to life right now and going through all these different images, which bothers me. Okay, so I'm done with that. But let me tell you a couple things that really bothers me. Um, this is a lot of brain activity for a person who's not using medication. It makes me wonder if he's even on medication right now. And I do feel that the caregiver has mental anxieties and issues as well. Let me see if I can get some more on this caregiver. Yeah, this caregiver is unstable too. Stronger than him, but unstable too. And she has a bond with him and loyal to him, has no plans to walk away from him. I don't know why or how did they get this way. She cares for him deeply. She agrees with what he claims that happened to his life. She's definitely not walking away. She needs the assistance and the protection herself. So she's in need too. I'm also picking up mental stressors with the caregiver, and I'm picking up too many stressors on Richard himself. And it makes me feel like maybe he's not even being medicated right now. It's like he's holding on and holding on to a roller coaster ride. He's in a roller coaster ride and he's just holding on. And he's going through all these different images, emotions and things, and his spirit is being just feels like spirit is just being his spirit is vibrating, but nothing is entering and penetrating. Um, he needs to relax, but he's not relaxing. I can feel the tremors. I can feel him not being able to stand upright, not being able to stop trembling, shaking, or something like that. So we just going to keep this situation in prayer. But I do believe that this was his request before his health began to fail. And I do feel like he's not being medicated, though. This is too much going on in the brain. And before he ever met Hollywood, he has some fire signs, women, and a man that really truly affected him in a big way before he even met Hollywood. And then when he got to Hollywood, he began to see those people, energies, and spirits inside of Hollywood. And he just pretty much been shaken ever since. Well, this is what happens sometimes when we don't get the healing that we need. But I tell you one thing, he has made a lot of people happy, and he truly, truly loves regular people, if that makes any sense to you. So, thanks for the request. I never would have thought about checking up on him. God bless you all. Bye bye.